Jello Beats, holla at me.
I just need to work inside. Yeah. Okay. Mad Talk. We back. Welcome to another episode of Mad Talk. This is episode 9. I'm your boy Mad Fanatic.
This is the one and only Leaf.
We back, man.
We back.
We here.
1 week. Week to week. We said it. You said it.
We about to be consistent, man. Watch out.
Every
Watch out.
week.
He was over here trying to get me to not do an episode next week. I said, nah. Nah, we doing an episode, man.
Get used to it.
We doing one. Get used to us, man.
You better get used to us.
Broncos, week 3 preseason game, the one we were waiting for.
The
What you
real
think?
one.
What'd you think about them boys, man?
I mean, once again, I didn't get to see the game live, but I followed it on my phone again.
You saw the highlights?
On ESPN, saw the highlights. And total different story.
Total different story.
Total different story.
O-line looking
now,
great.
like, and I really started thinking about it. They don't even use the plays the first couple of games.
That's what I was trying to say. That's why Musgrave looked frustrated. He's like, I got to call this bullshit, run up the gut.
This is our team.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to believe you about this 53 thing.
Trying to tell you, man.
Starting to believe it.
Me too. Me too, man. You know what I was most impressed about? I was impressed with a lot of things. I'm not
What
gonna
was
lie
that?
to you.
What was that?
I liked what the O-line was doing. I felt like Case was chilling, yo.
That's so important.
There was one joint where, remember we said that last year? We were like, yo,
Man, when's
it
the
seemed
last
like everybody
time we
stepping
saw
in the throws, 3 steps. There was a joint where he was like, step, and then finally threw it to Cortland. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker got time, like real time.
It's been about 3 years since we've seen that kind of time.
Exactly.
I don't even think it's 3 years.
He had real time. ES10 was looking incredible.
That's
the
my-
end around.
that's my guy.
The diamond catch. Cortland on
that's my
homie.
guy.
What's that good corner they got in the Josh Norman?
Josh Norman.
Cortland caught that junk on in the back shoulder joint. I'm like, yo, I'm liking the receivers. I like how they look for sure. If I was DT, I'd be a little bit worried about that boy Cortland taking his job. Though.
What?
Shit.
Did you just say that?
Better get out on that field, man.
Did you just say that, man?
You better get out on that field, man.
I never thought I'd see the day when
Cortland coming, boy.
I'm defending DT.
Yo, I love me some DT. But that boy Cortland, man.
He ain't coming like that. Man.
Nah, he not coming.
I'm
like
not taking
that.
nothing away
I'm
from
being
him.
disrespectful.
He ain't
DT gonna get 1,000 yards this year. Yeah,
we joke on this show.
But I am excited about
We
Cortland's
joke on this
future,
show.
man.
Yes.
Young Gunner look like he's gonna be a beast. ES10 look like he still got it for sure. Case making some great throws.
He's taking it
Chad looked
personal.
awesome with the second team. I'm looking forward to seeing him start.
Feeling good?
Everybody seemed like they got.
I'm ready for week 1, man.
I see Von
When are
Miller doing sack dances.
Oh,
I see
come on.
Shane Ray doing sack dances. I see everybody doing sack dances.
When are we gonna cut this preseason down to 2 games? I mean, I'm really okay with none of it, to be honest with you.
For real?
Yeah, man.
See, I feel differently.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Don't tell me you want the 4 games.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You saying you want 4?
I do.
You're vouching for 4.
I do. Because I think the team looked terrible the first game.
Well, they did.
They clearly wasn't ready, right?
Okay.
They see all the things they need to work on. Second game, marginal improvements, but they're not really playing. The third one, they're like, all right, this is a dress rehearsal for the season. Let's see what we look like. And they played one real game with the starters. I'm like,
half a game.
I'm glad they do that half a game with the starters. But now you got the fourth one, which is who's going to be our backups? I want to see these dudes play whole games, competing for their lives. That's what I like about Game 4. People think it's not going to be intensity. It's preseason.
You really looking forward to Game 4, man?
This is the most intense game of the football season.
You were really looking at game. You're looking forward to Game 4,
bro. This got that college Final Four kind of vibe to me. The 4th preseason game, because I'm telling you, everybody out there is playing, especially the 4th quarter.
I understand that.
These dudes are playing like I may never step on a
that.
football field again in my life.
I get all, and
Maybe
I love
in Europe. I'm playing for my life. I love seeing people play
I'm just
for their
being
dreams.
honest, man.
I love
I'm not
it.
real big.
I love it, man. Especially watching shit like Hard Knocks. It
So
really
let's
makes
make it
me
2 games.
care
the
about
first
the
game
people.
is the serious one. The starters playing. The second
they're
one.
not ready. It's too early
Make
in the
team.
offseason then.
You think we need
If they're
4
gonna do
preseason games?
Do them later. Do the week 3, week 4 joint if you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And do more scrimmages with other teams in practice at least.
Listen, we're
I
both
want my
happy.
team to be prepared.
Why are we arguing?
They don't practice in pads. They need these games, yo. They need these games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, what else? Royce Freeman looks like a fucking beast, man. Shout out to my guy, C.J. Anderson. You know I love you, man.
My guy.
This motherfucker Royce Freeman look like a goddamn beast, though.
All right. Listen,
I don't know if he can pass block.
which is pretty
I don't know if
important.
he got the, you know what I mean, that thing in there. But from the little bit I seen in preseason, I'm like, yo, I like what I see from this
We're
dude.
pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised, man. I'm excited about him, actually. And Lindsey. I fucking like Lindsey, man.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah.
He went to CU, right?
Got it going.
I really like that dude, man. He caught the pass. I just like everything he brings to the table. Somebody said, do you see the comparisons between him and C-Mac? I'm like, that's kind of a lot to.
Yeah.
C-Mac is special.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But there's some. They both kind of slight of build. They both could catch. They both run pretty decent routes. But no. What else, yo? What else
right,
was I about to say about football?
It's
What's exciting about football? We got OBJ getting a contract.
What do you think about OBJ's contract?
I think it's deserved. That's the first thing I'm going to say. And I saw Stephen A. Smith try to say his take was like, Antonio Brown got to get a bigger one now because he's better. And my thing is, it ain't about, like, what in the world made you think that television athletes, it's about who's better? It's not. Yeah. It's about way more than that. Just like in your field, talking about the best announcers or analysts don't get the most money. That's not how it works. It's the biggest brands. You think his agent is not bringing up how many jersey sales he got or what he does for that franchise, how many primetime games they get because of OBJ, how many commercials they'll do for the Giants because of OBJ. Like, I mean, they got Saquon, so that lessened the value a little bit.
But AB's the same way. You know what I mean? I don't. When Stephen A. says some of this shit, I don't even know what he's. You know what I mean?
AB is dope. He's up there, but he's not OBJ. OBJ is a superstar.
He's close though, man.
No, he's not. Not even.
I think AB
as a player.
What about commercial? No. First of all, AB is better, in my opinion, as a wide receiver.
I'll give you that.
AB is the best.
I'll give you that.
Bar none.
I wouldn't say bar none.
Bar none.
He the best. I'll give you that.
My opinion.
He the best. But it ain't by a landslide with Julio.
But commercial.
Don't try to tell me he's way better than Julio. He's slightly better. But go ahead.
Who said anything about way better? Why do you have to?
You said bar none. Like
nobody's
close.
He's number one. There's a list.
He's number one. But he's not comfortably number one, like he's chilling by himself.
He's number one.
Julio right there.
He's been
Julio
number one.
right there.
Okay.
Julio right there.
Okay, retail-wise, you know.
Jarvis is right there, too.
Listen, we talked. What are we doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I think commercial-wise, he's very close to OBJ.
He's got a lot of commercials, but he's not a superstar. Like, you're not – okay, if you're in the airport in London –
Antonio Brown is not a superstar?
If you're in the airport in London,
I'm
don't think Antonio Brown could walk right by you?
I mean, okay.
OBJ not walking by you.
But this is what I'm saying.
Nowhere in the world.
Okay. What if –
OBJ was in New Haven, too, the other day. Shout out to him. Just chilling at the park, giving away backpacks and shit.
Now you're talking about recognizing people in public.
Shout out to him.
What if we undyed OBJ's hair?
No. He wouldn't be as recognizable.
Well, maybe that's all it is.
I mean, that's part of his look. We know that's his signature. This motherfucker got a weird ass haircut. We still ain't
got the old high.
We still don't know this.
The old high, Big Daddy Kane.
We still don't definitely know his
He got that big.
Not anywhere near as famous as OBJ,
Kane.
man. OBJ is with Drizzy.
I think
he's just a superstar.
Drizzy's with AB too. I seen it. I seen it.
It ain't the same. You know it ain't the same.
It's
the
close.
Same level of superstar. Check their followers right now on Instagram.
I said it.
Let's check these followers just for comparison. Let's see how close it really is.
It's very close, man.
We gonna see.
AB.
I'm gonna type in 3 letters and find this man.
Oh, that's what I said.
I stole your joint, but it don't matter. Is this motherfucker not on Instagram no more?
You could probably put AB on too.
11.4 million.
Okay.
Let's go to
11.4 million followers.
Oh, he is 2 letters.
OBJ.
2 million. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
It ain't the same level, man. That's a very different level.
You didn't beat me by 9 million.
I did. I did.
I don't like losing to this guy.
It's a difference, man. It's a different level to this.
I don't agree.
So you got to factor that in.
Right.
Your little 4 more catches and your 200 more yards aren't worth more than 8 million more fans. That's a big difference, yo.
Understood.
All right. And he's more recognizable with his little beautiful hair.
But that shouldn't count. I don't like his hairstyle.
I don't like it either.
AB, the Big Daddy Kane, come on.
No, I like his shit better, but you know OBJ famous as shit.
But
anyway, what you think about my guys?
My
guys. Baker Mayfield.
Oh, man.
I want to talk about this show, man. I freaking love
We all like Hard
Knocks, man. I love it.
We all love Hard Knocks every year.
Man.
I think it's crazy because every year with Hard Knocks.
Wait, hold up. Before we get into Hard Knocks, Broncos got a new addition, man. They call him Pac-Man.
What?
You know my name. How you feel about Pac-Man being on the team, man?
I mean, I'm torn a little bit. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I'm a little torn. Listen, I'm a
feel
little
the way
torn.
about Talib. You feel like you're gonna get Pac-Man, you should have kept Talib?
I mean, don't even get me started with Talib. Are you trying to upset me?
No.
I mean, I'm finally getting over it.
Yeah.
And now you're bringing up 2 Chainz? Don't do
Yeah,
that, man.
my bad.
Don't compare. First of all, don't
I'm not
say,
trying to compare
don't
them.
say Talib's name.
I'm just saying as far as being the
I
Chainz
kind of
snap
like it.
type.
I mean, you know what it is more than
Bringing
anything?
the attitude
More,
back.
Which we need.
We need the gangsters on the team, yo.
That's what nobody's talking about.
That's what
is
Talib meant when he said the
that's
dogs.
Right.
He meant the hood motherfuckers.
I think
you got rid of my guy Danny Trevathan.
Pac-Man's got some dog in
TJ
him.
Ward and Talib.
But this is more than anything. If I could say one thing about this Pac-Man story, I am shocked
Yeah.
that Mr. John Elway,
Oh, man.
Johnny got up there with him and put his arm around him and everything
Yeah,
and took
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
I cannot believe it, man.
Yeah,
You're not surprised?
A little bit. I think John Elway is way more hood than you realize.
I'm
Only
not
because
saying, I wasn't.
look at his son, man.
I know.
How his son turned out to be a goddamn gangster.
I understand, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
He's
talking
not a
about.
gangster, but he rolled with, you know what I mean?
And I felt like that was part of getting rid of Talib. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man.
I think the
I'm
Talib
surprised.
thing
But
was
I'm happy
really
about
he
it.
didn't vibe
I think
with him.
Pac-Man's I think he's got a year or 2 left.
Me too. He's still fast.
I
he
do.
can punt return probably better than anybody on our
And this
team
is
right now.
what we need.
Yeah, we need a reliable
I'm excited
punt
about
returner.
that.
Me too.
And you were just talking about Hard Knocks, right? We're going to get into that right
Mm-hmm.
now. You remember the episode when he was on, what team was he on? It was Pac-Man, and he caught all those, he was doing the punt return
Nah.
thing. This guy caught, like, I'm telling you, it was
I
like
gotta watch
27,
that,
but
John.
you know I exaggerate.
Yeah.
But it was about 27.
Yeah. It
I mean,
wasn't the Bengals?
Huh?
It wasn't the Bengals?
It might have been the Bengals.
Okay.
I think it was the Bengals.
Yeah. And you know Vance coached him when he played for the Bengals. He was a DB coach.
So that had to be part of it.
Definitely.
So I'm fully on board.
Yeah, I am
Bring
too,
Pac-Man
man.
in.
I'm excited about it. What
Let's
did you
get
think about
nasty.
Chris Harris's comment? Ain't nobody pushing me. I'm the best.
I loved it.
You did?
I
A lot of
loved it.
people loved it. I was like,
What do you mean?
iron sharpens iron, motherfucker.
No, that's what we need.
Fuck
Come
that.
on, man. That's what we need.
Fuck that.
Chris is the best.
But everybody should be pushing each
He's the
other.
best.
You ain't too good to get pushed.
But everybody should also feel they're the best.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
I did like that.
That's
part.
what you say all the time.
Yeah, they should.
But you know.
They should. So Hard Knocks. Let's get into Hard Knocks. You love Hard Knocks?
I love it every year.
I love it.
No matter what the team is. And I don't know if it's just me. I swear, it drives me crazy. You know I like to gamble from time to time.
It makes you.
I'm
wanna
a
bet
Bronco
on that team
diehard.
every
That's it.
time.
I've never had no other team. There was no team
Second
B,
team.
team
Yeah,
C.
I don't like
nothing.
that shit either.
But I do
AFC
gamble.
team, NFC team.
I come from a long line of gamblers. Okay. And let me tell you, when you do this,
My daddy's daddy was a pimp.
this show every year makes me
Granddaddy
think
was
whoever
a
the
pimp.
team is,
It's gonna
oh,
be
they
a
going.
beast. Yeah.
I told you last week, I want to bet $1,000 or whatever it was that they're gonna win. They gonna go 8-8.
No, they're not.
That's what I'm agreeing
I
with
feel you though.
That's what Hard
They
Knocks
do
does
show-
to me.
Yeah.
It pulls me
It
in.
makes you think they want it bad.
It has me
stuff.
cheering for these guys. The change is coming to Cleveland.
Is it?
I'm saying the show gets you
Yeah. The
thinking,
show
man.
does make you think that. I think it's gonna come when Baker Mayfield get out there, man. Baker excites me.
I like what I see.
I really like Baker, man.
I like what I see.
So accurate. He's just a leader. You can tell he's a leader. I like Tyrod too, though. Don't get it twisted. I
I wish
nice.
we would. No, I don't, because I'm very happy with Case.
Right.
I'm going back now. Like we're going back to the winner, and I'm very happy with Case. I'm not even gonna say.
What
it.
you would have liked to
But
see.
I think Tyrod is good.
Yeah, he is.
I really do. I think he's very serviceable. I think he's a winner too.
Yeah.
I think he's
I
smart.
liked him in Virginia.
They're showing up. This
Real
guy,
smart.
man.
Real
Wow.
smart. Real smart.
Knowledgeable. So we don't want to go crazy in the Hard
I
Knocks.
thought Myles Garrett looked like a beast.
Yeah.
This new episode, I was like, oof, he's kind of a beast, yo.
Yeah.
He was getting busy.
I'm sure he's gonna be.
I love that show, man. I truly wish they did it for every team.
Yeah. Now, the other thing is, we were just talking about contracts. We have to mention Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Okay.
How much you get?
How much he get? I had to write this down.
Silly?
I didn't even have to do my research for this.
You got the silly amount?
These numbers are so big. You don't
OBJ
have to do
got
research.
95, by the way. Shout out to him.
95. These numbers are so big. You don't have to do research. You don't have to look for it. They're like in the sky.
Yeah.
4 years, $134 million. Okay, hold on now.
Sounds beautiful.
$100 million guaranteed.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not done. $80 million
Signing bonus.
before March. Between now and March, $80 million.
Ooh-wee.
$100 million guaranteed.
He must have been threatening to go somewhere else or something. What kind of shit
I
is
think
that?
the Packer organization learned from the Brett Favre ordeal.
Yeah.
What do you think?
How
He
old
ain't-
is he? How old is he?
Aaron Rodgers ain't going to play for the Vikings.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to play for the Vikings. How old is he, though?
I don't know, man. Low 30s. right?
Low 30s?
Mid-30s. 35.
So
Let's
he
take
might
a guess.
have one more contract after that.
Let's take a. I say
He
35.
might end up on the Vikings. He might still end up on the Vikings.
I think this was.
Give it a little 2-year run.
I think somewhere in the negotiations.
They was like, your ass got to retire year 4 though, motherfucker.
Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Word. Shout out to him, man. He deserves
Vince
it.
Lombardi.
He gets hurt a lot though.
And I am happy.
I don't know if I'm guaranteeing $100 million to a dude coming off an injury.
Does he get hurt a lot?
He just got hurt.
I know, but
he got the collarbone a few years back.
Does he get hurt a lot?
He's got some season-ending injuries, yo. I'm not giving him a guaranteed $100 million. That's fucking crazy.
All right, man.
You gotta have never been hurt in your life, not even in Pop Warner, to get guaranteed $100 million. That shit's ridiculous.
$80 million before March. I started counting the months. Like, are you kidding me?
Duh.
He ain't gonna get hurt before March. It's all guaranteed. It's $100 million guaranteed. What do you want me to tell you?
Shout out to you, man.
He can do whatever he wants.
Give a lot
Aaron
to charity,
Rodgers.
man. Give a lot of that to charity.
He will.
Will
I
he?
don't know.
Will he?
Is Aaron Rodgers a good guy?
No. His family don't like him.
No, that was all because of
They
that
say his whole
Olivia
people
Munn
don't like
relationship, but she ain't in the picture no more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He really didn't like her.
So maybe it worked out.
Families is funny style for that. You can't be
They
like
sure
hating
are.
your kid because he likes a girl you don't approve of.
Yeah.
That's corny.
So the one more thing we want to talk about football before we get out, because I love this. As you know, I live in Long Island, New York. Right? I've been a Bronco fan since '89. You know, since I was out there.
Damn you old.
4th Infantry. Fort Carson. Big shout out to Colorado Springs.
Shout out.
Anyways,
Gold Room.
they offered
Social Butterfly.
the New York
What
Jets offered Kirk Cousins and let me read this, making sure this is right. $90 million guaranteed. The media capital of the world. You know what Kirk Cousins said? No thanks. I'm going to go to Minnesota. I'm going to go to Minnesota. So all you Jet fans, what's up, Pete?
Why
My
do you
boy
think he
Pete.
did that, though?
Why do I think
he truly just thinks they suck, or you think he's not mentally built for that kind of market? He was like, I don't want to be under that kind of scrutiny. I don't want the pressure.
You just can never go along with me.
He might be
You
a
got to
biatch.
turn the whole thing
He
around.
might be kind of soft.
You got to turn the
He
whole
might
thing
be
around.
kind of soft, man.
Now you got to break down this man's psyche.
He might be soft, man.
I think he just knows.
I think he ain't want no smoke with that New York media.
He knows what a soap opera the Jets organization is. How they are cursed.
Cursed?
You put that green and white on.
They got a ring, though.
You put that green. Are we really going to go back to 60?
They almost got 2 more with Sanchez.
But they didn't.
Almost, though.
Now we're talking about Mark Sanchez. See,
Almost, though.
No, that shows that you're an argumentative person because you're trying to argue with me now.
The
over
Jets ain't
Mark
that
Sanchez.
bad, man. They're not that bad.
Can you just say
I would
that?
have went for $90 million. I think he didn't want that. I didn't think he
I can
wanted
see
no
you
smoke
now,
with
man.
the New York media.
I can see you
He's
in
a
it.
herb, yo.
I can see you in the Jet uniform.
This
to
is
be honest
why I
with you.
didn't want this motherfucker on my team, because he's soft. Shout out to Case, man. I'm glad we didn't get
You just
Kirk.
We didn't.
How much did Kirk sign for,
I didn't
though,
say that.
with the Vikings? How
My
much difference
story was that
it?
the Jets are so bad as an organization that people turned down $90 million guaranteed to go to the media commercial capital of the world and then go to Minnesota? And you got to disagree with me.
This is what I think. I think he saw Stephon Diggs. I think he saw Thielen. I think he saw that defense. I think he saw Case bring them all the way to the NFC Championship, and he said they're right there, and I ain't got to deal with that New York media. And what's really the difference between the $70 million he got and 90?
No,
He's
you
like,
know what?
I'm
He even got
still-
more. I think he got like 80.
Oh, he got 80.
Yeah, 80.
He's like, I still got paid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? $10 million. I'm still flying private jets. I'm still saying you like that. You know what I'm saying? I still like some shit. I get it.
And we all like that.
Yeah.
We all
so
like when he says you
I
like
feel him. Fuck the Jets.
You know? All right. So
They're
that's
trash anyway.
That's the sports
They are
part
trash.
of the show today. Huh? We're going to close in sports, and I wasn't done yet. You know Aaron Hernandez, your guy.
He killed himself.
Patriot.
R.I.P.
He definitely R.I.P. All joking aside, you know what I mean? We hate the Patriots. How much do we hate the Patriots?
Scale of 1 to 10?
1,000.
I was gonna say 11.
2,000? 11.
Definitely.
Why am I saying 1,000?
That's a lot.
Who's that hateful?
That's a lot of hate.
Who's
but
that
definitely
hateful?
off the chart.
Who is that hateful to say 1,000 on a scale of 1 to? I am, sir. I hate the Patriots. But
I hate him too, though.
New story,
especially Brady,
came out this week with all these big, huge contracts. Right? It has nothing to do with it. But Aaron Hernandez, do you know? I didn't even know this. I guess it was in the book that not his memoir, but whatever. Somebody wrote a book about his last days and all this stuff.
Yeah.
this guy was on the Patriots. Remember when Ocho Cinco tried to make the Patriots? Or he did make the Patriots.
Yep.
He didn't do shit.
Yeah,
but he
did,
right? Did you know Aaron Hernandez sold his jersey? 85. He wanted 85. He was 85. Ocho Cinco wants 85. It's his name.
Yeah.
He's got to have 85. Gave him 50 grand.
Wow.
You know what that gangster Aaron Hernandez did? That multiple murderer?
What?
He flipped it. They didn't say what drug. And he made $120,000 off the $50,000 while he's playing for the New England Patriots.
Shout out to Aaron Hernandez, man.
We're joking, but we are. Of course, we're joking. We don't condone that. We're like you know, people should know how this show is. But like you
CT, baby.
You talk about keeping
Bristol
it
in the building,
keeping it real.
Yeah.
You're flipping 50 grand from Ocho Cinco for a jersey into 120.
Wow.
Come on, man.
This guy's a wild boy, man.
Wild boy. Now
RIP,
that
man.
is incredible, right?
Yes.
So look, we're through with sports now.
Speaking of RIPs, though.
Yep, I got it. I got to do something here. We were having a good time. We were going with the sports, but you know, I said a long time ago when we started this show, don't ever get it confused about this cast right here and how we feel about the United States military. Okay, I'm gonna just remind everybody. This man's father, Air Force, Navy veteran,
Vietnam,
Philippines
out there.
Okay, my father, okay, United States Army, 101st Airborne Screaming Eagles, Vietnam. Okay, myself,
I got the eagle tattoo though.
4th Infantry. No. My dad has got the same one. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
Okay, me and this guy somehow, you know, I don't know how I met this guy. I still don't know how. You know what I mean? Anyways,
I think it was at the Jets game.
We got the same. Our fathers had the same eagle tattoo on their chest, and they share the same birthday. They both passed on, but there's something to that. How did I get on all this, man? I'm trying to tell a story.
Talking about the tat.
So we love the military on this show.
Oh yeah, that's what you're talking about.
I know I might bash Cinco D a lot and the president, and I'm gonna call you. I don't know if you're wrong, but this week, America lost, and we're talking about sports, and everybody uses the word in this country, hero, a lot.
Yeah, they do.
You hear it on the news all the time. And we take our sports so serious. We talk about which guys are heroes and which guys are goats. This week, America lost
a real hero.
A real life, walking, talking, breathing hero. A patriot. A man that gave his entire life, over 60 years of public service to his country. And I'm talking about John McCain.
R.I.P.
And I don't want to go too crazy, but I'll tell you this.
He also was a pimp back in the day, though. Not like a pimp, but he got mad girls. Like, he was like a pretty boy.
I'm trying to be serious for a second,
Go ahead,
man.
my bad. I just want to celebrate his whole life. He used to be swag. You see them young pictures of him?
He's John McCain,
He
man.
was the man.
He's a national monument is what he is. So anyways, I just want to remind everybody, the man graduated from Annapolis. You know how incredible that is?
Yeah.
Okay? Volunteered
To stay.
for the Vietnam War. Oh, we're going to get to that. Volunteered for the Vietnam War. Didn't get any deferments like someone so-called Cinco D, let alone get 5 deferments. John McCain actually volunteered. Okay? And what did he volunteer to do?
We also call him Cinco D because of the 5 deferments?
Of course, man. It's very ironic. Yes, our president got 5 deferments. That's another reason he's called Cinco D. Okay? Not John McCain. He volunteered. Flew 24 combat missions. And on that 24th, got shot down, man.
Yeah.
And remembering him, I want everybody to just think about how it was when his jet went down in North Vietnam behind enemy lines, when he lay there paralyzed because he had so many injuries, broken collarbone, this and that. He's in his plane. He's laying there in the rice fields of Vietnam, and he sees 10 to 15 North Vietnamese soldiers coming to him. I want everybody to just think about what was going through John McCain's mind and the choices he made to be there and to fight for this country. He was captured, and he was a prisoner of war for over 5.5 years.
Holy shit.
And the thing that you're getting at is most impressive. He could have got out 2 years early because his father was an admiral. But he said no. He wasn't leaving his men. He was going to leave when the rest of his boys were released.
Shout out to him.
He then went on to serve 20 years in the United States Senate. You know, John McCain, this is what I always say. This is not about Republican or Democrat. John McCain was a Republican. He was a great, great, honorable man. And I respect his values. And I respect his character and what he stood for.
Yeah.
So I just want to, in saying...
Always been honorable. Even when he ran against Obama and dipshit was trying to say...
Oh, man.
Like, man, shut up, man.
And he told the truth. No, he's not a Muslim. No, he's not this and that. And because he told the truth, he probably lost that election. Yeah. But he lost that election with honor. Yeah. And integrity and class. And that's why I'm sitting up here today as a person who's usually on the other side. I got more respect for this man than anybody. Any football player that ever played, any boxer that ever laced up their gloves. This man gives the word. He is what the word. They should have his picture in the dictionary where it says hero. Because he put his country and what he believed in was right first. Word. And he respected other people's opinions. I could go on and on, but I'm going to leave it at that.
Moment of silence.
So we want to really give John McCain
and give him a moment of silence.
All right, rest in peace, man.
R.I.P.
What a hero. So now we got that out of the way. Do I just start attacking Cinco D now?
Get out.
I mean, who's that crazy?
Get out. I mean, he put the flag right back up. He didn't even let my man rock.
Did he? Exactly.
He didn't even let him rock. He didn't let him rock.
So I'm going to just keep going with that because I'm passionate about it now. I don't know.
He disrespectful as shit,
man. Word on the street is we could be losing viewers. But you know what?
We're going to gain some new ones.
That's my first point.
Fuck y'all for
is that That's my first point about Cinco D this week. Do people realize that this man didn't even want to give this man his shine in dying? Like, who doesn't let things go when someone dies? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Waited all that time. And the only reason he made a statement is because the American Legion, you know, the country's 2 million veterans in that organization demanded that he make another public statement about John McCain. Yeah. And they also demanded that he put that flag back down to half-staff. Yeah. You know, thank God. And now it's going to be there until he gets buried at Annapolis. Yeah. On the grounds of United States Naval Academy. As it should be. But how petty is this man, Cinco D?
Yeah,
so in just trying to make some laughter out of it, I'm going to stop attacking him. We know he had 5 deferments. I know. Do you know?
I do.
I know John McCain served. I know John McCain volunteered for Vietnam. Yeah. Signed up. You know what I mean?
He ain't no bitch.
He ain't no bitch. So, you know what Cinco D did this week, man?
And don't get it twisted. I be getting some deferments too. I might be a little bit of.
You always give both ways. Hey, you do have some foot problems.
Yo, I
know Cinco had the bone spurs. You got your feet have a lot of shit going on.
A lot of stuff going on with these feet, man.
You might get a deferment.
Definitely.
So now I'm not gonna keep attacking. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with our guy. With your guy. I mean, everybody knows.
How did he become my guy, man?
He's your guy. He's not necessarily my guy.
I just think he's entertaining sometimes, but some stuff I'm like
this week
embarrassed by. A lot of stuff I'm embarrassed by, to be honest with you.
We're gonna love this next.
But sometimes you just gotta laugh.
Did you see him this week when he went to the elementary school?
Nope. I don't be watching no news, yo. I literally just watch sports.
Cinco walks in, you know, how you doing? Sits down next to a couple kindergartners. Might have been first grade. I don't know. My research, but it's one of those two.
Kindergarten or first grade.
They're coloring the American flag today. Yeah. I mean, please tell me you know what the American flag looks like.
Of course.
Of course you do.
50 stars.
Okay, thank you.
They're white. Navy blue background.
Okay, here we go.
Red stripe, white stripe.
So you do know this story, man.
I know what this.
You do know this story. So Cinco, first of all, they got pictures of this guy. He's looking at the kids next to him to cheat because this guy does not know how to color this flag in. Yeah. They've got it on videotape. They've got pictures of it. But even with a little visual help from the little 6-year-old next to him, this guy still, you know, one of the stripes, he colored it in blue, man.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, not red and white.
No, he didn't.
Blue, yes, he did. Yes,
I don't believe you, yo.
It's
feel
factual.
Like they didn't have the other color crayons, yo.
They didn't have the color crayons.
There's no way you don't know that the flag got red and white stripes, yo.
And he was cheating. I seen him. Okay?
So he just copied what the kid did.
No, he did not. That little girl next to him, and I believe her name was Tanisha, if you know what I'm getting at now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He can copy her flag, but you know what I mean? Huh.
Nope.
Are you following me or no?
I'm
you
not.
following me. You're not
You
following
don't like
me. 'Cause I'm
Tanisha?
getting deep with it.
All right.
You know he don't like him. No, Tanisha.
Oh, he thinks she's dumb, but
You know he don't like Tanisha.
Flag.
But he'll copy off her flag coloring skills.
Right.
Huh. Now you're... It's taking you a while.
He won't trust her with his money.
He won't trust her with... let's...
Or let him live in her building.
All right. So...
Go ahead.
Can't color the flag right. Pretty funny.
It's
Same guy that thinks that stealth airplanes are invisible.
That's beautiful.
Same guy that thinks you need an ID to go grocery shopping. You know what I mean? You can't do a barbecue with this guy. You better bring your ID. You want to barbecue with Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Because you got to go to the grocery store first. You got to bring your You got to bring your ID. So now the next thing he does is they find out now they got all these stories. It's coming. Stormy. Do I got to do it again? Peggy Peterson.
Peggy Peterson.
Okay, it's all coming. It's all coming.
We showed the documents last week.
We showed the documents. You did a great job with that. So, anyways, now they're saying the National Enquirer has a safe in the basement because they have so many of these stories, so much information on this man that they hid during the 2016 election because they were paid off by him, paid off by Michael Cohen, who we have a new nickname for, Flipper. Flipper. Okay. Flipper's...
That's a famous animal there.
He's flipping. Yeah. You can't name a more famous, what was he, a dolphin? Than Flipper.
Definitely.
We did the dog thing last week. Don't even try.
Down.
There's one dolphin.
We forgot one of the dogs, too, by the way. There's 3 of them. Snoopy.
How was Snoopy
Pluto.
not on your list?
And what's the one from Family Guy? What's his name? Brian.
But Lassie's still the most famous.
But he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to count cartoon dogs.
I know. We're getting back to the...
Right.
I'm telling... But can you believe this? All these documents in there, right? Mm-hmm. From this guy. It's all going to start coming out, man. I'm telling you, it's a matter of time.
Why would it come out? They have it safe.
I'm going to tell you why. Because of reasons like this. Now his doorman at Trump Tower says that he was paid, but like that contract's up now. He got paid.
Oh, yeah?
Cinco paid him a couple years ago. Yep. It's fine. Come to find out, Cinco D's got a love child.
No, he don't.
You know that whole other family type stuff.
No,
it does happen.
He does. Michael Jordan had one, didn't he?
It happens.
Did he?
I got my Michael Jordan.
I think Jordan had one, yo. Jordan foul.
Why do you always? I feel like you're
not
attacking
that
me now.
thorough
I
like
got
you
the
think
Jordan
he
out of
is,
you.
man.
I didn't say he was
never
thorough.
attack his character. He's trash.
Okay. So now.
He betrayed his family. Right? I mean,
we're coloring.
Who am I to judge people? But still. I don't like him.
So that's going to be coming out now soon. Flipper's going to bring that.
Shout out to LeBron.
What about this man's? What about Cinco's other family? Shout out to them too. They matter. Do they matter?
Yeah, those lives matter.
They shouldn't have to live in the shadows. You know. I don't know who this housekeeper is. No, he paid. He paid the doorman off because it was a housekeeper, his housekeeper, and their child.
Wow. His old ass balls still swimming.
But that's the other thing.
Shout out to them swimmers in his old ass balls, though.
This is the other point I want to make, and I don't hate to be graphic. That's why this show is to be funny, but this is not a show for kids.
No, it's not.
Okay? This is what no one else is realizing when I talk about Cinco D. Stormy Daniels, the other Playboy model, this housekeeper. This man was late 60s, mid 60s, late 60s. He's raw dogging everybody. This is our president.
I didn't know he was raw dogging any of that.
He's raw dogging
except
all
the one he got pregnant.
No, Stormy said, the Playboy model said they all said he's notorious for it. You know what I mean? Maybe that should be his nickname, Raw Dog. But these people get mad and say, oh, you know, and once again, Leaf's crazy. That's our president.
These girls.
And the Republican Party wants to talk about.
Girls is nasty. They want letting Donald Trump on.
That's enough. We're not.
And in them.
We're not. Shame. You know what? Shame on you. Shame on you. But that's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying, like, we make jokes. I make jokes. But this stuff is real, man.
He got a love child.
With a family values.
Mexican.
Where is the Republic? Where is
Please tell me he got a Mexican kid. That he gonna have to kick
know.
out the border.
That hasn't come out yet.
Oh,
you know she
God,
probably
I'm praying.
is. You know she is.
I'm praying. That's why he wants to build a wall. He's trying to kick his own kids out.
He is
foul, man.
Man,
foul, Mr. President.
Good point, man.
Damn, you trying to kick him over the fence?
All right, so what? Oh, one more great one. He's so funny that I got to do one more story. So you know he's starting these tariffs with China. We got a full-blown trade war going on right now with China.
They hit us with one too, though.
All right. What?
They rebutted with their own.
Of course
tariff.
they do. They're killing.
Yeah.
That's why we're giving now we're giving our farmers. We got to give them all. Now the government is funding. We're bailing out farmers because they're getting killed sending their products overseas. Anyways, so Trump's in one of his speeches last week. He's getting his base all riled up. Oh, the Chinese, this and that. Do you know they charge over in China $119,000 for a Camaro? I'm like, wow, if that's the case, maybe we should be mad. I'm like, maybe Cinco's onto something here. Anyways, you look into the story, all this stuff, total fabrication. The shit's like $50,000. Here it's like $36,000. I mean, that is a difference, but did he really think people were going to believe $119,000?
Yeah.
But they did. I mean, everybody at that speech, you've seen his rallies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
When you tell people knock him out.
You've seen that crew.
Fuck that guy
It's
up.
like a Jerry Springer video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's like a Jerry Springer show.
Yeah.
They're pumped. They're drinking.
I like that show.
They are drinking the Kool-Aid.
For sure. His supporters love him.
He's got
man.
him going.
Mm-hmm.
He's got him going. All right? So this week, in closing with Cinco D, we got a love child on the way.
Damn.
We're calling in the American flag wrong.
Allegedly.
and we're saying Camaros cost $119,000 in China.
Maybe a fully loaded one.
You cannot make this stuff
Maybe
up.
the one with the moon roof that go all the way back.
Does it fly?
It's the fucking heated seats.
Does it fly?
It's invisible when it goes in stealth mode.
Leather interior is nice, but how nice can it be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We owe them like $1 trillion though.
So we're done.
They can do what the fuck they want.
In closing, that is the end of Cinco D this week. Let's keep it moving.
Deuces, Cinco.
All
now,
right, man.
For our favorite part of the show, the crazy ass stories this motherfucker gets from his sources.
Look at this research.
Let's see this.
We talked about 2 weeks ago how Susie wanted the lavender at her wedding. What a story.
I remember Susie.
What a story. You remember Kate?
Oh, the one that couldn't come.
The one that you said,
Fuck that. You can't come.
So
I didn't know they were friends for 20 years though.
I got a new.
When I said that.
I got to look at this right here because I don't want to mess this up. Make sure. I got a new wedding story about another crazy bride.
Yeah.
This one's crazy too. I think what it is, she watches too much reality TV. She wants to, basically, her friend said she wanted to be a Kardashian for a day. So you know what this crazy idea she came up with? And it's funny, once again, sometimes when I think of you being part of these things, it makes me laugh. So I want you to think that you're getting this invitation. You get an invitation from a friend for their wedding. You're happy, right? You're like, oh, man, they're getting a wedding. Do you know that this woman decided the best way to go about her wedding was to charge $1,500 a couple to come to her wedding?
I'm lost.
She wanted to be pampered for the day. No, well, it's very confusing. It's very confusing. And believe me, the people who got the invitation, they were confused too.
Yeah, they were.
She thought she was going to have this fancy wedding in Aruba. Everybody was going to pay the $1,500, blah, blah. She needed $60,000. She invited like 40 people. I don't know, do the math. I didn't have a chance to do the math. I don't know, like 10 people responded. the other intelligent people were like, are you out of your mind?
I'm good.
Okay.
But maybe she wasn't charging. Maybe she was just telling them this is how much it's going to cost.
It's going to be a great experience. We're going to Aruba.
I've been invited to destination
I
weddings
know.
before too, and I'm like, bro, I don't like you that much.
$1,500?
I'm good.
She tried to spin it both. She tried to have it both ways.
I'm flying to your wedding, bro.
I know. So
to the island, I gotta get to my own room.
Story gets better though.
Gift, I gotta get a tux.
Yeah.
Be out in the hot ass sun. I'm good.
I'm adding this all up.
Instagram that shit.
I'm adding it all up as you're saying it.
Yeah, it's $1,500.
I guess that $1,500 comes quick.
$1,500 right there. Shit.
So that doesn't work out.
Nah.
Now her husband, she's talking to him. I don't know his name. We always talk about people's names. I don't know. We're not going to do that. So she comes home.
Let's just call him Mike.
He's definitely. I wanted it to be something regular, either Mike or John.
Mike.
So she tells Mike, only 10 people want to go. We don't have enough money for this wedding. Do you have any ideas? But now they're both on edge. Well, she's on edge. Mike don't even care.
Mike don't give a shit.
Mike's like, look, bring the priest there. Let's just get it done.
Do it by herself.
That's it. Do it by. Let's go down to town hall. But Mike comes up.
Hall.
But Mike says, that's the real right there, by the way.
That's the real.
So Mike says, you know what? Why don't we could go to Vegas? I mean, who doesn't love Vegas? I almost got married
I've never
to Vegas.
been to Vegas. Never been to Vegas.
I don't even know how I'm talking to you right now.
Sorry.
Sitting next to you on this show,
I'm so
and you have never been to Las
I'm gonna
Vegas.
go when we play the Raiders out there, though.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait a year or two for that.
Year.
Wow, man.
My bad.
We got a lot to learn.
Is it dope like that?
You didn't even get to see all of Atlantic City the one time we went. We're not even done with that. You should have went this time. Nope, I'm not going to go there.
My bad.
You know, I have bad taste in my mouth about that.
My bad.
So he says, let's go and do it in Vegas. It'll cost like $5,000. I mean, it's nothing.
Yeah.
I almost got married in Vegas. I didn't do it, but I almost did. And I think it's great. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's, you're not going to follow the rules.
I've seen it in Chuck and Larry.
You elope and The Hangover, man. The Hangover. Now you want to talk about naming movies
Did they get married in Vegas in The Hangover?
I'm saying...
They went there before their wedding. For like a bachelor party thing.
I thought you were saying a movie about a wedding in Vegas, and I was saying, obviously, The Hangover is the biggest one.
They didn't get married in Vegas in the Hangover. Oh,
yeah.
They ended up, one of the dudes did.
Yeah, he married a stripper.
I'm tripping. Yeah. He was wilding. He annulled it, though, right?
They didn't show that, but, you know, we're assuming.
Definitely annulled it.
So, all of a sudden, what's her name?
Fuck.
Mike and Janice. Janice does not like this.
I don't think Janice watches the Kardashians.
She does not like this Vegas idea. She gets mad at Mike. She don't want nothing to do with Mike no more.
Whoa. She doesn't even want to get married
So
no
is
more.
there a lesson to be learned in this about trying to be like the Kardashians? I feel like there's a hidden thing in it. I'm not kidding. And her friends use the word Kardashian. She wanted to be like a Kardashian for a day. Her whole wedding gets canceled. Now she's leaving Mike.
What is Kardashian about? Sending invites to your friends and asking them to pay $1,500.
Well, because she wanted to have a spectacular thing, like I guess she sees, you know. I hate even using their name. Why are we even talking?
She probably doesn't realize it.
Why are we even talking about the Kardashians?
Quite wealthy. If the Kardashians
Why did I do
were
that?
going to get
It's my
married
fault.
in Aruba,
My research
I promise you they were going to send their friends a private jet and they were going to pay for the expenses.
I know. It's my mistake.
This is not Kardashian-like at all.
I made a mistake by bringing the Kardashians into it. I'm really upset at myself right now.
Right.
Can we change this up? Next story.
Next story.
It failed.
It failed.
My research was a flop.
Terrible research.
That wasn't even a good story.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn
Mike and Kim or whatever, Janice.
Mike and Janice.
What the fuck?
I was going with the wedding thing. The $1,500. I just, you know what was funny to me? You opening up the $1,500 invitation.
Yeah, I'd have been.
And what you would have said to Tina.
Fuck? I'm not coming to this shit.
You know what I mean?
If I'm gonna spend $50, I'm gonna get
It's
a
Tina's
PlayStation,
sister.
a ticket to
It's
a
Tina's
game.
sister. You open the invitation. Tina's sitting next to you. $1,500. What do you say to Tina?
I ain't going.
That's why I wanted to tell the story. Okay, so
I'm not going.
that was
and
a
I
bad.
fuck with Tyler and Fallon.
That was a bad one.
I'm not going.
That was a bad one. Okay.
Good.
Now, JR knows. I found this story and I just couldn't believe it. It's really not funny again. I have these stories where people die and it's like, how is that funny? But they're crazy.
Somebody's about to die, man.
This one is in Hong Kong, man. I can't even believe. I don't know where I find this shit.
I don't know either, yo.
So there's a professor. He's a doctor. He's a doctor. He's a professor at a university in Hong Kong, right? And things are not going well with his marriage.
Not at all.
And he works, I guess, like in the science department, some kind of department. And sidebar, not only are things not going well with his marriage, he's dating one of his students. You know, that's why his marriage is not doing too well. There's a correlation here. You putting this all together?
Yeah. But it could be vice versa.
So now this genius.
He could have been starting dating one of his students because his wife was being a biatch.
Man.
That happens.
You always bring an angle that is so possible.
What if his wife was cheating?
Goes both ways.
What if she don't make him feel loved
She was doing it first.
She was doing it first.
So, I'm getting off the story.
Go ahead.
But the very good input by you on that one. I got to give it to you, man. Sometimes.
You never know.
Sometimes.
Bitches be scandalous out here.
So now this guy is like, he's in the science department. He comes up with this He comes up with this idea.
Fucking perk up a little bit.
Yeah, pick it up a little bit, cameraman. Unbelievable.
Ridiculous,
My own
man.
stepson.
How old are you? You need a nap?
Wow. Jesus. So now he comes up with this, how he's going to get rid of his wife.
What do you mean by rid of her?
He wants to get rid of her.
Like kill her?
Kill her.
No, he doesn't.
So he comes up with the idea of taking. Listen to this, man.
This is an interesting story.
Listen to this.
I'm intrigued.
He's gonna take a yoga ball. It's hard for me to even talk about. He comes up with the idea to take the 2 yoga balls and fill them with carbon dioxide. This guy's a doctor, professor.
This is interesting.
He's a doctor of something.
Chemistry or something.
Not of chemistry.
Gotta be something. Biology. Or
this sick puppy
something with chemicals.
Takes the 2 yoga balls, filled up with carbon monoxide, puts them in his wife's car's trunk. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Lets it leak out a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Does the job.
He kills his wife.
What makes the story even more messed up is his daughter, she wasn't supposed to be in the car.
Damn.
That's what really, it's obviously not funny.
This fucking plan backfired.
Backfired big time.
Terribly, man.
So now he's in custody. Obviously, he's being charged. Now it's a double homicide. You know.
Yeah.
And this guy's a doctor. I mean, he's like a scientist, right? He's.
Yeah. I'm thinking. You know what his
defense is? His defense is now that he's saying that he was doing some kind of experiment. That's why he had the yoga balls. The yoga balls is what does it for me. Like, what kind of person says, you know what I'll do? I'll fill a yoga ball with carbon monoxide. That doesn't do it for you, the yoga ball?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about science experiments in Hong Kong.
He's trying to act like his defense is that this was like a research gone wrong. It's not going well. The story's not over.
Yeah.
He's in trial right now. From what I heard, they're deliberating.
If I was his lawyer, I'd get him off.
How would you get him off?
There's enough for reasonable doubt there. Is it possible this motherfucker was doing an experiment? Do you have clear motive? Do you know that his wife cheated on him?
What science experiment? No one said his wife cheated on him. You said that.
So he doesn't have motive to kill her?
She didn't cheat on him.
He's just killing her because he got a side piece? He needs to kill his wife? We need to establish motive?
No, but
we gotta establish. Do we know that it wasn't an experiment? I feel like there's room to establish some reasonable doubt as a defense attorney. Like, yo, he is a fucking chemist, dude. He might be doing some experiment. But that's enough. Fuck that. Y'all gonna have to show that I fucking wrote down somewhere that I was trying to kill this bitch. Or I'm getting off.
I'm glad
it only takes one juror to say, you might have been doing an experiment.
I just want to say, I mean, knock on wood.
I was gonna be a defensive attorney.
I will never need a defense attorney again.
I had a slogan and everything.
You are not my defense attorney, sir.
I was gonna be a beast. I'm telling you. I was on all the debate teams.
I think the rest.
Everybody said I should be a lawyer.
I'm pretty sure people have told me that too.
Yeah.
A lot.
And I would love to be a defense attorney.
I
feel like it's so easy. Yeah. All you need is a shred of doubt in 1 out of 12 jurors, and your boy not going to jail. It's beautiful.
All right. Well, I just want to say in closing, I think that everybody else
got a good alibi.
Thinks this guy's going to jail.
Because they're dealing with the spin of the fucking media. He's got to learn how to control the media conversation. Don't lose in the court of public opinion. Shit, how do we know this motherfucker did this shit other than you telling me this shit? I don't know that it wasn't an experiment. If that's his defense, how do we know that's not really what happened? All we know is that he cheated on his wife. So that means he wanted to kill her?
What was the experiment, man?
Show me that his wife deserved to be murdered or that he was so angry.
What was it called? The carbon monoxide yoga ball experiment? What was the experiment, man?
That's what he could call it. Right there. Or email yourself. Post-date it. Predate it. Do something.
And what did he do? He didn't mean to open them in his wife's car?
She opened them. She threw the groceries on them. Shit.
It was suicide.
We didn't even explore that.
I'm joking.
There's a lot of possibilities here. There's a lot of ways you can spin this.
They've established she has another relationship. They've established they have a, they're very rocky. She refused to divorce him.
I know a lot.
I forgot. She refused.
Tiger cheated on his wife a lot. He never tried to kill her.
She refuses to divorce this man.
So they're trying to use that as motive. Like, you won't divorce me, bitch, I'll kill you.
Well, now you're making me bring up all this other stuff.
If they have that might be if they got motive, it's gonna get a little more slippery.
I can't even.
He got a chance though, man. We're pulling for you, man.
You're pulling for?
Are we pulling? No, we're not pulling for you. We're not pulling for you. If you did it in vain, if you're guilty, we're not pulling for you.
We're not.
We're pulling for the justice system to prevail.
But if you're innocent,
I'm pulling for you.
Innocent educator of young minds,
trying to do a yoga experiment.
I can't even believe I'm playing along with you, man.
You never know, man.
You're really messed up sometimes.
We can't be convicting people. Let the justice system
do its job. You're really messed up sometimes.
This is a justice system in Hong Kong. They have like what we have.
Yeah, man.
They have trials and reasonable doubt.
I love when people think that these other countries are just, you know what I mean? No, they don't. They have like, what they do is they throw darts.
I don't know.
And if you hit two in the center, you're guilty.
I thought somebody was like off with his head. That's what I thought.
Man.
I thought it was different. I thought America was the only ones with,
I
like,
know. Unfortunately,
objection.
that's what a lot of people
Objection.
think.
They have objections in other countries.
They have a court of law, man.
Objection, leading the witness. They have that in other countries.
They have lawyers, hopefully more qualified than you.
I'm pretty fucking qualified. I took all the criminal justice classes in high school.
Are we going to get into my criminal justice training again?
He does have some
this
training.
This is getting old.
He does have some training.
We got to get off this subject.
You're right. He might be more qualified than me.
I mean, what is it with you?
What other crazy stories you got up your sleeves?
I got another one which also has a terrible ending.
What is with these terrible endings, yo? We got any happy stories? Google happystories.com.
Oh, my God. I seen one on Instagram, man.
Please tell me.
It wasn't a story, but it was just I'm an emotional guy, you know that. Yep. I'm one of these guys. I am not afraid to show my emotions, okay? And I'm not.
Shout out to Giz.
Did you see the Instagram?
That's pretty emotional too.
That's me and Giz.
Mm-hmm.
You know come on.
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning. He's crying. I'm crying.
Oh, sidebar. This is a sad story too.
This is a sad one.
It's not for mad talk really, but
okay.
You know Tony's mom died today.
No, I did not know that.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry to hear
that. Text me first thing in the morning. Wow. Like, shit. So yeah.
So
your story.
So now you want me to follow that?
Your happy story. To cheer us up.
No, it's not even a story. But did you see the Instagram post of the little girl? And she's opening the box, and her 2 parents are there.
No.
And she opens up the box, and she pulls the thing out, and it says, "You are adopted," or "We adopted you."
What kind of fucked up ass story is this?
Oh, it's incredible. Stop! She starts crying. The parents are crying.
Why is this a dope story? Please go ahead.
She's
man.
so happy.
They went on Instagram to tell their kid that she's adopted.
No, they didn't post it.
And by the way, you're not our kid. We adopted your ass 15 years ago.
No, they officially adopted her. She was a foster kid.
Oh, you should have led with that. You made it find out like a kid been floating around like thinking that was her parents, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey,
no,
you're adopted." What the?
No,
that would have been foul though.
I get what you're saying.
That would have been foul.
You're making light of it again.
So yeah, a fucking foster kid.
Yeah.
It was like, we want to keep your ass.
Incredible.
That's beautiful.
That made the story even better.
It's like Dave babysitting one of his dogs and then being like, I really don't want to give him back. I fall in love with the guy.
It was also
different.
Different races were involved. What made it even more special.
Okay.
Parents were white. Little girl was African American. It was.
It's amazing.
A tearjerker. I'm just telling you. Oh, for me it was. I'm telling you.
Oh, I gotta see this post.
It was very.
You know what post I liked on Instagram?
Very on Cinco D.
Will Smith posted this girl doing wheelie donuts in the Barbie Hot Wheel truck.
Yeah. We're getting way off track here, man.
In the living room, and then he was like, "Now that's how you drive." I thought that was pretty cool on Instagram.
It is funny.
That was a cool story. This fucking chick getting adopted.
I was trying to.
Weird.
It's not weird.
It's weird.
It's probably one of the best. It's the best thing I've seen all week.
No, it's not.
Maybe this whole month.
Best thing I've seen all week.
I'm gonna show it to you.
My boy JT.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Having another baby.
Who?
Shout out to him.
We're talking about. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's an amazing story because they went through it, man. They was losing babies. It was like a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she shared her story. That's the only reason why I'm sharing it. Because
Yeah.
it was like, yo, people didn't know what she was going through. It was really emotional for both of them. He really wanted another kid. He wanted his daughter having a sibling. And they just announced, like, yo, they made it through whatever stage or whatever where they can announce it now. And you know what I mean?
Congrats.
Congrats to JT. He's a Chief fan, but he's a good dude.
All right. You always got to say something.
One more crazy story.
No. You're killing me. I don't even know if I'm gonna do. We gotta get. I think it's getting to the.
All right.
We gotta start wrapping things up here, man. All right, man. Wow. Crazy. It didn't go that well this week. You keep going off the track with everything.
My bad.
No, it's my bad too. I gotta. It is what it is.
Why is it your bad?
Let's get past it. I don't know, man. You really. I don't know. I'm talking about the way you get off on these other subjects. It's unbelievable.
What is this STD, fish eating disease?
It's wow.
Flash eating
so
disease.
you do?
How you gonna gloss over that shit?
Man.
That looks crazy.
There is one more crazy story I have.
Okay.
And I want to say to end on a positive note, but this is not a positive story. I mean, I don't even believe it, but it is true. My research, and I watched the video on it and everything. Do you know, man, there is a new STD in London right now?
What is it called?
I mean, I didn't get the real term, but it's a flesh-eating disease in the, area. That's how it's spread, man. I'm not even kidding.
Good time to be married right now, man.
I wasn't even going to talk. It
That's
sure
faithful.
is.
It's a good time for that.
I mean, but you know what? But look at something like AIDS. You know, it's easy to say, look at AIDS, right?
Come out of nowhere.
This is what I think this is where you're going, where I'm going. Like, is this going to slow it down? Is the flesh eating
Gonna slow
the
down
genital
Donald Trump from raw dog in London? Sicko D won't be raw dog in London, boy.
That's why you're my guy.
Yeah.
Is this new STD? Is Sicko D gonna get word of this new STD that's in London? It could head this way. We don't know.
It could. Just like them sharks in Long Island.
Is this gonna stop this 74-year-old man from raw dogging?
The Fox Newscast.
You brought it home with that, man.
My bad.
But before I get into my punch in the face list, we in the past have talked about the Christmas card people.
Right.
They send
The
you these
birthday
Christmas
people.
cards. We talked about the birthday people. It's their birthday for a month. It's every day, every post. Drives us crazy.
It
I got
does.
a new type of people, man, that is driving me out of my mind.
Wait a minute.
And I'm hoping.
I just had a birthday too, by the way. Shout out to everybody
You
that
did?
said happy birthday on all these social medias. I'm not about to thank you one at a time. Fuck all that.
I got to say, though, I kind of feel like, you brought it up last week, and now you're doing it again. You're kind of being a birthday person.
I'm a birthday guy.
You are a birthday person?
I'm not a birthday guy.
So what are you doing?
I turned old, so I wasn't happy at all. I was a curmudgeon on my birthday.
Stop, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Stop with the birthdays.
Go ahead, no more birthdays. No more birthdays.
So these new type of people.
They're not real, but
You
my
might
mom
even
did come down. My little brother came
I am
down.
happy
He
about
stayed
that.
the weekend. We had a good time. Went to the beach. We
That
chilled.
I'm happy to hear.
Ate some food. Drank some wine. It was cool.
Drank some wine, huh? We're drinking wine now?
I mean, a little razzle dazzle.
All right.
Nothing crazy.
I'm happy to hear all that, by the way. And but please.
Then I went
stop.
to CBS on Monday. Shot
Stop.
the video. That was live.
We're going.
We're going.
We're going.
We're there now.
Get used to this man being at CBS.
Oh, yeah. Get used to it, Sean.
All right.
Get used to it, Sean.
Yes.
I'm going to be there every week.
You ain't gonna get used to my face.
Yo, what was that shit he said? Oh, on Brown Sugar, he said, I'm going to come back every week.
That's right. Every
So you
week.
start playing this song.
Just like this
every
podcast.
week.
Just like this podcast.
We're going to be back every week.
CBS podcast every week.
Word.
So, I don't know if they have them here in Connecticut. I think they do. There's an invasion on Long Island of these middle-aged people that think they're in the Tour de France.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
got
talking
some of
about,
those.
man?
The dudes with the little thin bikes and them ridiculous outfits, yo.
What is it with these people?
Oh, my God. Why you
When we
got to
go
wear the
play a
outfit?
when we go play a pickup game at basketball, I don't have Michael Jordan shirt, socks,
Some
shorts,
people do.
everything.
Once in a
wristband.
while, you
I
see
know, but I'm
somebody like that.
I'm
It's
trying,
ridiculous, though.
I'm
I
trying
got
to make
you.
my point here. Okay? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I'm trying to drive my landscape truck and trailer. They're going 30 deep.
No, they're not.
And you know what really gets me?
30
I can
deep?
get by these clickety-clack and clickety-clack. There was a guy on the ferry last week, me and GR, about a 65-year-old man. You know, the tight shirt to here, the biking. I don't want to see you in your biking shorts, sir.
I don't, yo.
You're 65 years old.
Why are you trying to be more aerodynamic?
Why are you
Get the
quick?
fuck outta here,
They
yo.
call it something when they hide behind it, drafting or something.
Yeah.
When they hide behind the guy in front of them.
I don't like that shit.
But you know what really
I
does
don't
it
like
for
that
me?
shit at all. When
It's
they're
not
in the
the
street
helmet.
signaling, when they're fucking signaling their turn.
Oh my God.
Get your ass on the sidewalk.
And there's 30. They have no respect.
Fuck out of here.
They're like a gang.
They're not driving
They
fast
try to
enough
rule
to be
the
in the
road.
street, man. I
They try to
hate
ru-
that shit.
You are
yo.
not in the Tour de
A
France.
lot of people do that shit by Yale, man.
Okay.
New Haven.
So you
lot
know- thank
of people.
God you
I'm
know.
like, get the fuck out the street.
You know what
yo.
kills me?
I be
Have
wanting
you
to
seen
bump
this?
the back of one of their cars. I'm at the back of the bike with the
Oh,
car.
yeah.
I be just wanting to be like, ding!
Just a love tap.
Just one
A little
time.
love tap.
The fuck out the way.
Ugh. They're so rude.
So rude.
They're all mid-50s.
And then they fucking signal. Get the
terrible.
signaling shit out of here, yo.
Those outfits.
Get out of
Every
here with
day.
that shit.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, how do you do it? When I go jogging, I don't have nothing matches. You get out there, you just do. Not these guys.
Nah, they fly.
Head to toe.
Head to toe.
But have you seen the thing that makes me not a love tap? maybe just bang him off the side of the road. Have you seen the mirror that comes off the helmet?
No, and I don't want to.
No, it's a rearview mirror.
No.
No, it's a rearview mirror on a person driving a bicycle.
That's ridiculous, yo.
You gotta see.
Go like this, motherfucker.
When you see these
Go
mirrors,
like this.
when you see these mirrors, you're gonna know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the lookout for him now.
I can get by the spandex, the
can't.
tight ass shirt with your belly hanging out,
I can't get past the spandex.
and the bicycle riding shoes, but I can't get by that rearview mirror on your
I don't
helmet,
wanna
sir.
get past the
I
spandex.
cannot get by it. So be careful when you're riding around me.
Ridiculous.
Okay?
Yeah.
But my punch in the face list.
Wait. What about the Madden tournament?
Maybe that was my. Do we have? This is
Madden tournament. Somebody shot her up. It's fucked up. And
Oh,
he's
this
a
is why you're
bitch-ass
mad.
Bills fan.
This is why you're mad.
I'm mad. Why you mad?
This is
Let
why
me
you're
get to
mad.
why you mad. I'm mad
That kid-
because the Bills Mafia is shooting up
It's
the
not the
goddamn
Bills
Madden
Mafia.
tournament as soon as
Stop.
they lose the tournament. Let me tell you something.
Stop.
I'm going to be playing some of you motherfuckers in Madden this year. Are we trying to run up on me with the blicky with the stiffy because I beat you in Madden, yo? Take the loss like a man. And if you trying to shoot up the shit and you plan on shooting yourself at the end, shoot yourself first.
Save everybody a lot of trouble.
Fam, you that mad you lost, shoot yourself. You suck.
First.
Don't kill yourself because you lost in Madden. Get therapy.
We're not joking about this.
Nah, we not.
It's another thing with
Don't
the guns,
shoot up
man.
the blicky
He
with
bought the gun a couple weeks before. He didn't have a gun. You know, he just walked right in like we always
And you know it's
talk
Florida.
about.
They no law having ass.
It
They got
was
no goddamn laws.
It was
Florida
in
ain't got
Jacksonville,
no
Florida,
fucking laws,
sir.
man.
Or as Kumo D used to say, the Wild Wild West.
Wild,
You know
Wild
what I mean?
West, man.
Florida, the
is
Wild
a
Wild
hot
West.
mess. That's the one reason why there's some hesitation
man.
into moving into Florida, into Miami. But I feel like Miami Beach don't have those problems. Maybe
We're
I'm
gonna-
wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You just worry about getting us there.
Let's just get this
Okay?
joint.
And we going. Now,
Punch
he
in the
closed it.
face.
My punch in the face is. And this is, I'm jumping. This is crazy. Your boy,
My boy.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Tiger Woo. Tiger Woo.
You know what it is? I always had a problem because I've always felt like I'm always thinking to myself, what has Tiger done? I feel like, you know what this guy could have
He
done?
won like 14 majors.
But I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about what has he done for the community?
He almost won another one.
What has he done
Nothing.
for the people?
Nothing.
What has he done for any social, anything in this country? Nothing.
He held it down, though.
And now this week, I'm like, look, you want to stay out of politics? Fine, stay out. You don't want to do nothing. You want to keep all your money in it? Fine. I know this type of guy.
I ran into Tiger one time at the President's Cup.
This is why he's also my punch in the face list. Nobody pushes you like that.
Motherfucker
Gets
hit me
away
with
with
the
it.
Heisman, yo.
Nobody did. Rude, sir.
Rude motherfucker. Listen, we were so excited.
He
We
could
walked
do
into
that
the
with all
shit.
that security.
We were like, oh my God, all I want to do is see
Here
Tiger.
comes Tiger.
All I want to do is see Tiger,
Here
right?
comes Tiger.
Now Tiger's discreetly trying to sneak across the green and go get a fairway to
He
go
don't
get
want to
the
talk
next
to
hole.
nobody.
He trying people not to notice him. I'm ratchet as shit. I'm about 5 beers in. And I know my boy really wants to see Tiger. And I'm like, yo, there he is right there. I yelled that shit. A mob started coming
That is
towards
not
him.
golf etiquette, sir.
Yo, I'm like, yo, he's walking right at me like this, right? I'm like, yo, Tiger. And he's like, don't touch me. And then the bodyguard's like, don't fucking touch Tiger.
But he,
I wasn't touching him.
but
I'm
he
just like,
threw
yo,
the
what up?
first. He threw the
He threw
first
the
strike.
Heisman.
The Heisman.
Don't touch me.
And you didn't do nothing.
Don't touch me. I was still,
You didn't
I was still
do
starstruck.
nothing.
I was like, it's Tiger. But yeah, he hit me with the Heisman. But why you want to punch him in the face?
Well, now I got another reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big reason for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never heard a good thing about him. By
Very
the way,
disappointed.
all right. He's never done nothing. So like I said, you want to stay in the background, just count your money, do everything for you, fine. I don't care about that. But now this week, you know, he's always golfing with your boy Cinco,
That's your boy.
which always bothered me.
That's
Why
your
is he
boy.
golfing with this guy?
I want the record to show
He
that
doesn't have
that's
to
your
golf
boy.
with Cinco D. Tiger Woods doesn't have enough people to golf with that he can't find someone else to play with besides
I'd golf with him
Cinco D.
if he.
I know you would golf with Tiger
Yeah.
Woods.
Hell yeah.
Why do you? I didn't ask.
Everyone would.
I didn't ask.
So
you.
yeah, he's got other people to golf with.
He does. But no, he's got to golf with Cinco D, which
Maybe.
makes me, that makes me upset.
Yeah, yeah.
So now they got to ask him a question. They said, "Look, we heard you're friendly with the president and that, but you know what? Don't you think maybe how do you feel that certain people feel about that or this and that?" And he was like, Well, to me, you have to respect the office. You know, you have to respect, basically the office. You got to respect.
That don't mean you got to play golf with him.
Be sitting. That don't mean
you got to hang out with him.
You got to play golf with him, man.
Piece of shit.
And can you one time, like, build a damn school or something? Or I want to hear something positive about Tiger Woods.
You got a lot of
I don't know any schools. I don't see some... the program he could have started in the urban areas promoting golf? Am I missing something? He don't care at all.
Give a shit.
And that is why Tiger Woods, y'all, is on my punch in the face list.
Punch him in the face.
I'm good.
He deserves it.
We're just saying. Tiger, I don't know. I don't know.
But I still root for you.
Thank you.
Because whether you want to represent us or not, you representing us, motherfucker.
Well, that's what he doesn't realize. That's what he doesn't realize. Yep. Whether you happy about it or not, man.
We rooting for you because you're brown, motherfucker.
And on that note,
oh, shit.
Take us out of here, man.
Oh, yeah. As always, first of all, thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
Appreciate the blessings.
And smile.